Hey guys, Karen E. Rose speaking. Y'all come right on in. But we gonna talk about Mr. You're not black if you don't vote for me, aka Joe Biden. Now, y'all didn't went out there, y'all didn't voted for black people. And what has he done for you? Nothing. He's doing everything for everybody else and fucking over you in the process of doing it. I remember after he got elected, he was just like, he was ignoring all our fake black leaders. I call them fake black leaders because all you got to do is write them a check with a bunch of zeros and they gonna sell their own people out. That's why I call them fake black leaders. So he was ignoring all of them because he didn't want to do what he so-called promised to do. So when they finally got to, hunt him down, finally got him to do a conference meeting with them, he was talking big shit. I remember when he said this, he said, this country is doomed, not just because of black people, hint, not just because of black people, but because white people are becoming the minority group, and majority of y'all are going to have to be working with the Mexicans. Now, I'm going to jump on this minority thing. Minority doesn't really stand for a small group. Minority actually stands for minor. Meaning you're a minor. You can't really think on your own. That's what they call us. Saying that we're children, basically. We can't think on our own. We can't do nothing without the government, basically. That's what they saying about us. Because I don't believe black people are a small group. We everywhere. That's bullshit to me. And if you pay attention to what he said about white people are becoming a small group, he kind of said, well, he said minority, but he kind of told y'all that they're dying off. He kind of said that if y'all paid attention to what he said. Even before they put that documentary out about white people are going extinct and woo, their numbers are dropping, he kind of put that out there. So I just want to say he's 78 years old. He's older and he's delusional. If you ever hear some of his speeches, I remember this man said something smart. He was talking about, well, he was talking about black people again. He said, well, I learned how to, I talk with them. I sit with them. I learned how to get along with roaches. Nigga call us roaches. When he a damn white roach's damn self. I don't get it. But anyways. Now, he cut the funding from HBCU schools. And you know what's so special? The main school that he really went for is Harvard University. Because Bill Cosby, he graduated from there. And Relisha Rashad, who also played as Bill Cosby's wife in the show, she graduated from there. Denzel Washington, he graduated from there. And I'm going to say Chadwick Boseman, he also graduated from there, aka Black Panther. So, and rest in peace to him.
Child, excuse the back of my head. I had just woke up.
He made sure he cut that. He cut that from $45 billion to $2 billion. But y'all went out there voting for him thinking he was better. And I'm going to say this. I believe a lot of black people, because I don't honestly, not too many people was feeling Joe Biden like that, honestly. Not a lot of black people was. But I believe that, like I said, people's votes really don't matter to me, honestly. Voting really don't matter. So I believe I don't believe a lot of black people went out there and voted. I believe just enough black people went out there and voted. I'll say that. Because black people were so busy trying to get Donald Trump out the house that you really didn't do a background check on this dude. Because black people were so worried about a race war. I'm like, motherfucker, you already in one and don't even know it. You already in one. So, I'm going to say this. Because a lot of this is what pissed me off, and this is all on social media. I'm gonna get on Kamala Harris because I felt like they used her, a mulatto, just like what they did with Obama. They used her to get black people to vote for him. I believe he didn't really want to choose her as his running mate. But because the Democratic Party said, hey, if you choose her to be your running mate, you would get the black vote. Now, she became his running mate, and some black people went out there and voted for her. But it was just no any black people that went out there and voted for her. They wanted the black woman's vote, because they know when black women see another black woman that's a reflection of them doing something, becoming a vice president, they're gonna want to go out there and vote, because they're gonna be like, oh my God, I aspire to be like that. She's vice president. Boom, that bitch don't even claim to be black. She don't even want to be black. So I feel like they tricked a lot of black women to go out there and vote. Talking about black girl magic. I remember that shit was all on social media every time they showed Kamala Harris. That bitch she don't even like being black her damn self. She don't even like her black side. That is bullshit. They tricked the black woman with that bullshit. Fuck all that bitch. Fuck that bitch. I don't even hear from Kamala Harris no more. I don't even see that hoe no more. She put a lot of black men in jail. She put a lot of black women in jail. Y'all should have did y'all research about her. But no, so many people see somebody that, so many black people see somebody that is like, that's a reflection of them, and they get excited and they want to go out there and vote. No, don't do that. Because a lot of those people, like I said,
I wouldn't say don't vote for them, but at least do a background check on them to see if they're for the black community and not against it.
Into politics, a lot of them are against you. Even though they might have the same skin color like you, might talk and act like you, talking about sister girl and all that bullshit. A lot of them people, they work for those, they work for them people. They not for to help your black. And I'm going to go back to Joe Biden cutting the bill for black schools, black colleges and stuff. Now that I look back on that Taliban and that Afghanistan bullshit, talking about, well, the troops are going to be coming back home after 20 years and, the Taliban is going to come over and start killing and raping and murdering people. Now that I look at that bullshit, that was a hoax. That was a hoax. Because I'll say this, white people know they're going extinct. They know they're becoming a smaller group. So they rather have the Afghanistans, the Asians, and all them other people come over here and take over, because they rather have them have it than see you have it. You have to understand, Afghanistans and white people always worked together. Arabs, all of them. You know why? Why do you think it's so easy for them to come their ass over here and start stores in black neighborhoods? They always work together. That shit was bullshit. That was a hoax. All that money that he gave them, that was the black school money. That's what that was. He done ran a game on y'all. I'm glad I ain't voted for his ass. And I got something to say about Donald Trump, no good self. Talking about the Haitians, the Haitians want to come over here because they got AIDS. I'll say this. If they do got AIDS, it's because you motherfuckers gave it to them. You went over there giving them people shots, sleeping with their daughters and their sons and their women. And knowing how Greek and Rome like to get down, y'all was sleeping with the men over there too.
Did I say sleep? I mean raped.
But like I said, multiply, divide, subscribe. And I'm going to be on out of here, y'all. I'm going to be on out of here. I had to make this quick little video because I had to get some shit off my chest. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of these people. But like I said, multiply, divide, subscribe. Bye. Shit, I don't know what to do.
I find it very funny how Joe Biden talked about black people in the 80s, talking about most black families are all on drugs and they're super predators. And what he failed to mention is that the FBI pushed drugs in the black community. And I find it very even more interesting that his son is on crack cocaine and heroin. My, have the tables have turned. Well, an embarrassment to the family. But multiply, divide, subscribe, y'all. I'm gonna be on out of here, y'all.